Right now, as you watch this video, somewhere in the world, a human being just lost their job to a machine. Not because they were lazy, not because they were bad at their work, but because a company found something faster, cheaper, and tireless. Something that never calls in sick. Something that never asks for a raise. That something is AI. In the first 3 months of 2026 alone, 345,000 jobs were cut. Not because of a recession, not because of a market crash. These companies, Oracle, Amazon, UPS, Morgan Stanley, Porsche, they are profitable. They are sitting on billions of dollars, and they are still firing people because they found something better. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly whether your job is next. Here is the truth that nobody on the news wants to say out loud. The layoffs you are seeing right now, they are not about the economy. They are not about interest rates. The companies doing the firing are not struggling. They are strategically replacing human workers with AI and calling it cost optimization. Let me give you specific numbers. 30% of US companies have already replaced workers with AI tools as of today. 37% plan to do it before the end of 2026. And 1 in 6 employers has told their HR departments to quietly shrink headcount, not through loud layoffs, but through something more silent, simply not replacing people when they leave. Let me name names. Dukan, an Indian e-commerce company, replaced 90% of its customer support staff with an AI chatbot overnight. Their CEO bragged about it publicly. IKEA deployed an AI bot called Billy that now handles thousands of customer queries, replacing call center jobs. Google is cutting entire teams. Meta recently leaked an internal plan to eliminate another 16,000 corporate positions. And here is the one that should terrify every single person in finance. Wall Street banks are quietly planning to remove 200,000 jobs over the next 3 to 5 years. Not some jobs, not a few jobs, 200,000 human beings gone from some of the most prestigious institutions in the world. And here is the most disturbing part. These companies are not losing money. They are not struggling. They are doing this while making record profits. Because every human they replace with AI saves them a salary, benefits, office space, insurance, sick days, and they get an AI that works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, with 0 complaints. This is not a side effect of technology. This is the business model. Now I want you to look at your own job, your own industry, because what I am about to tell you covers almost every single field. And the data is merciless. Let's start with the people who thought they were safe, the tech workers, the programmers, the developers. Anthropic's own CEO, Dario Amodei, said publicly that AI will write essentially all code by the end of 2026. Let that sink in. The people who built the AI tools are being replaced by those very tools. Employment in high AI exposure software roles has already fallen 20% for workers aged 22 to 25 compared to their 2022 peak. Entry-level tech jobs? Down 15% year on year. If you are a young graduate studying computer science, the floor just moved beneath your feet. Finance, the industry built on human intellect, analysis, and trust. Goldman Sachs published a report predicting AI could replace 25 million full-time jobs in finance by 2026 alone, and up to 270 million by 2030. AI can now analyze earnings reports in seconds. It can detect fraud faster than any human team. It can make trades in microseconds. The analyst who used to spend 3 days building a financial model, AI does it in 3 minutes. Banks are not just cutting costs, they are rebuilding their entire operating model without you. Tesla has a nickname for their most automated factories. They call them dark factories. Why dark? Because when there are almost no humans inside, you do not need the lights on. Robots do not need to see. Oxford University predicts 20 million manufacturing jobs will be gone by 2030. MIT and Boston University have already confirmed that 2 million manufacturing workers have been replaced by AI-driven robotics. And truck drivers, 4 million in America alone, are watching autonomous vehicles run pilot programs on every major highway. Waymo, Tesla, Uber, the countdown has already started. But here is the one nobody is talking about, the one that should shock every office worker, every team lead, every manager watching this. Gartner Research has predicted that by the end of 2026, over 50% of middle management positions will be eliminated. Not downsized, eliminated. Because AI can now summarize meetings, track team performance, generate reports, and communicate priorities in real time without a manager in the loop. The entire layer of human coordination that companies paid billions of dollars to maintain, AI is eating it alive. Now I want to tell you 3 things that no one in mainstream media will say. 3 truths that are hiding in plain sight in the data, if you know where to look. Truth number 1, the companies investing the most in AI are also the ones laying off the most people. In Q1 2026, venture capitalists poured a staggering $242 billion into AI companies. That is 80% of all global venture funding for the entire quarter. And at the same time, over 78,000 to 80,000 tech jobs were cut globally in those same 3 months. The money is not going to workers. The money is going to the machines that replace them. Truth number 2, this crisis is hitting women harder than men. Studies show that women face nearly 3 times the risk of automation compared to men because the jobs most exposed to AI are the ones women disproportionately hold. Administrative support, data entry, customer service, bookkeeping, content moderation. These are not low-skill jobs. These are backbone jobs, and they are disappearing faster than any other category. This is an economic crisis hiding inside a technology story. Truth number 3, the generation that grew up with technology, Generation Z, is the most exposed to it. 52% of adults aged 18 to 24 say they are worried AI will negatively affect their future careers. And they are right to be worried. Entry-level job postings have declined 15% year on year. Companies are using AI to handle the work that used to be training grounds for young talent, the internship, the junior role, the first job. They are being automated away. Entire generations are entering a job market that was designed for 30 million more humans than it now needs. I want to show you the full picture now, not just 2026. I want to show you where this road ends. The World Economic Forum predicts 92 million jobs replaced by AI by 2030. Oxford University says 20 million manufacturing jobs gone. Goldman Sachs says up to 300 million full-time equivalent jobs disrupted globally. By 2050, 60 to 80% of all jobs will either be automated or fundamentally transformed. That is not a dystopia. That is a trajectory, a mathematical line drawn through every piece of data we have, and you are living at the beginning of that line. But wait, because this is where most videos stop, and I refuse to. Here is what the fearmongers leave out. The same World Economic Forum that predicts 92 million jobs destroyed also predicts 170 million new jobs created, a net gain of 78 million jobs if humanity adapts. AI skills now command a 56% salary premium over identical roles without them. The people who understand how to use AI, who work with it, direct it, and build on top of it, they are not being replaced. They are becoming the most valuable humans on the planet. The Cisco CEO put it best: you should not worry about AI taking your job. you should worry about someone who is very good at using AI taking your job. There are things AI cannot do. AI cannot hold a grieving patient's hand. AI cannot inspire a 10-year-old to believe in themselves. AI cannot negotiate a peace deal, lead a community, or look someone in the eye when everything is falling apart. Roles built on context, trust, creativity, ethics, and human connection. These are not just surviving, they are thriving. Healthcare jobs are booming. Skilled trades cannot be automated. Creative direction, leadership, entrepreneurship, these are becoming more valuable, not less. The question is not whether AI will change your world. It already has. The question is what you will do about it. Every revolution in human history has displaced millions of workers. The printing press killed scribes. The Industrial Revolution ended cottage industries. The internet killed entire categories of retail. And every single time, the humans who adapted, who learned the new tools, who refused to be left behind, they not only survived, they built the next era. Right now, in 2026, you are standing at the same crossroads. The AI revolution is not coming, it is here. The only question left is this: will you be the one who gets replaced, or the one who decides what comes next? If this opened your eyes, share it with someone who needs to hear it. I cover the future of AI, money, and power every week, the real stories behind the headlines. Subscribe so you never miss what's coming next. Because in this world, being early is everything.